the only dry land field, and I always like to specify, but I'm pretty sure we said this a jillion times. It's too wet today, so he's just coming to pick up.
Yeah, it's a lot wetter than we thought, really. It sure looks dry. Oh my goodness.
Just put it on you so it doesn't show me bouncing around so hard.
Yeah, our sample ended up going 21.4, which is crazy. But man, that sounds silly that we even took a sample, but honestly, it's hard to know what it was going to do because there's spots in this field that are probably 10, 11, 12%, and there's spots in this field that are like 30%. That's the sucky part of no rain, and certain parts of the field die off before others, so there's everything from corn that's still a little green out here to stuff that needs picked like right now. Yeah, so it's tough. We had to come try it. I mean, we hand shelled a sample at 16, and we did half and half. We took some green ears and some dry ears. It all depends on where you're at in the field. But
here she is. This is the tractor I'm going to be in for harvest.
And you'll notice we've still got one of our 780s. We're still waiting on our X9 to show up. So we had to get the header set up for an S-Series again. Hoping, which now that this corn's this wet, that our X9 may end up getting here in time.
I guess this is the last time that you guys are going to see this thing. Never got to really see it in action.
It's a bummer because it's so clean.
Yeah.
Except for the bed extensions, but it's really, really clean. We spent a lot of time on it, getting it all clean and ready for the next person, and now it's going to get shipped off dirty. Aww. I don't think there's no way we're going to clean this thing again for after testing it.
Get my 2 gallons of water. Okay. Ow. That door handle is on fire and I don't think I closed it all the way. Okay. She full. Are you so excited?
More excited if we can pick corn.
Flashbacks from last year.
Yeah.
Like remembering all the little tricks, like when you're driving the tractor and you are unloading them, there's like a little trick to look back into the window and to see the tip of the auger. I don't even know what you call that, the head on the edge of your window. Like I'm having flashbacks of all those things. Yeah, the spout.
It'll come back.
Yeah, I think it'll come back. I'm way more excited this year than I was last year. I was terrified last year.
And I'm just moving back and forth to kind of mix this in. That way when we pick some drier corn, maybe it'll all blend off a little bit. Yeah. Instead of just putting it all in one pile.
Here's the corn in question.
We did the classic full bin sample. Someone will get a laugh out of that. Every farmer's done that at least once.
What?
Just said you're going to go cut a sample and then end up with a full bin.
Yeah.
It's easy to do in corn, and this corn actually is fairly good for dry land. You get to picking and you start checking settings and playing with settings and getting everything set, and then before you know it, your 100% alarm goes off. That's what happened to us. We were just like checking stuff out.
We're just checking. Guys, it's happening. Zach and I are on our way to start cutting that dry land circle that I keep talking about. We keep postponing it. Stuff just keeps coming up. But now it's finally happening, and I'm finally getting to practice driving the grain cart, and I'm excited and nervous. And I know it's not going to be as nerve-wracking as last year, my first time ever driving a tractor. Like, I know I'm going to be good, but I just don't remember everything, but I'm sure it'll come back to me. Alright, I made it to the field. There she is. Let's see how this goes. I don't know how this happened, but I got a sticker on my back. Oh, I was checking the oil and I must have backed up into the tire. Anyway, it's very, very windy outside. trying not to talk outside, but we need to start this thing and get it warmed up. We're doing it. There goes Zach. In my little mini vlog, I didn't really vlog getting in here and stuff because I needed to get the hang of it. And I don't have, okay, so I bought a brand new Ram mount, okay? Never had one before. And it's pretty sweet. I don't know how to set it up. I thought it was just the suction cup. I have the suction cup in here on the end, but I need to put a couple screws in there. I tried to use this headset. It's not mine, but I think there's something wrong with it because it's not working. But that would be really handy to have a headset. But yeah, we're doing it. We're waiting for a truck. Oh, there it is. We're waiting for a truck to come to, where is he? I'm pretty sure that's him. We're going to at least dump this maybe once. He's saying that it might be dry enough to go now. So we'll just see what happens. I'm done stressing out. I'm already getting the hang of it. It's like riding a bike. You just like never forget how to operate everything. The only thing that's different, like we said in another vlog, is that this screen is completely different. But Zach said I'm gonna like it because it's very user friendly. So I'm excited to get the hang of that and get used to everything and get used to the groove of stuff. But I'm glad that it's just me and him working today so that I can get my bearings. He's gonna fill it up, then he's gonna hop in here with me. And we're gonna dump on the truck for the first time. I'm gonna wait and see him do it once before I do it again because I'm nervous. The truck's here. I'm waiting for him to come in here. Hello.
Hello. Hope they didn't just video me running over here.
I think I did.
Nobody needs to see my double chin.
Shut up.
Because I'm fat and the seat's airing up.
Every time I hear that noise.
Remember first, you want to tilt your auger all the way up.
Yep.
Remember why we do that?
Because
I'm not trying to mansplain to you.
Quit mansplaining.
But do you remember why we tilt it first?
Because now when we're doing it this way,
because if you put it up first, or flip the auger out first, and you drive next to his truck, you will hit his stacks. So it's just always just tip this all the way up. That way you don't have to worry about it. One of those things.
I already forgot all of the, what are they called?
All the buttons?
Yeah.
5 is your fold. 3 is your pivot. 2 is the spout pivot. And then 1 is your gate.
I'm already getting stressed. This is the hardest part. There's Abe! He's so nice.
Yeah, he's the nicest guy ever.
He really, really is. I don't really want to film him. Look at Abe. Everyone look.
And remember, you don't go to be super close. I mean, this is plenty close.
Yeah, this is like probably closer than I get. There's this truck. Can we see? Like you guys need to see. Well, maybe some of y'all need to see. I don't know. Zach's just an expert at doing this. He'll just like full tilt, put it in 10. I'll do it in like 5. There it goes. First truck of the year.
Yeah, first truck of corn.
Yeah, corn. I wasn't there for a week. Oh my gosh, this wind is awful today.
And he spoils us.
Yeah.
He sits there and watches for you, so you don't really got to worry too much about the pile. He'll tell you when to take off.
I know, it's so nice.
And then remember, if you want to be extra nice to him, you try to get the corn to go between his tarp straps.
Yes.
That way you're not dumping right on his tarp strap.
Yeah, you don't want to be hitting his tarp straps like that.
And the corn bounces everywhere.
It's all coming back to me. Kind of.
This corn is really light, so we're going to put this whole cart on him. There's no way he'll ever be overweight.
Like it's just not even close as dense as an irrigated field. I mean, irrigated.
Yeah, it's good.
This corn's doing pretty good apparently for dry land, so that's nice. I'm starting to get the hang of it. I haven't emptied a truck by myself yet.
Well, guys, harvest has started for us. Kind of a goofy little circle we got here, but it is what it is. first Circle of Corn harvest, 2023. Jordan's in there trying to remember how to run everything, just like all of us. It's crazy. You run everything so much and you get so used to it, and then you don't touch it for a year, and then you got to get in it and relearn everything all over again. She's doing good. No spilled corn so far. But she's yet to learn that any spilled corn, regardless of who spills it, is always the grain cart's fault. Just kidding. No, she does really good. She's picked it up really quick. This corn, man, it's doing decent for the conditions we had. Gosh dang it, we were one rain away in August, even late July. We were one rain away from this being awesome, awesome dryland corn. It's hard to say what it's doing right now. Still getting everything calibrated. And I don't have this machine set up perfect anymore because we really didn't think we were going to run this one again this year. We just got to knock this one field out till our X9 is here. But there's spots out here that are 120, 130, which for us, that is excellent dryland corn. I mean, excellent, excellent. And there's a lot of spots that are 70, 80. I do think we're on the worst side of the field right now. The other side of the field should do a little bit better. But man, the ears are here. The ears that are here are great. I mean, it would be great corn, but it's the test weight that's killing us. The corn burned up early. It didn't quite get to finish out. Gosh, we had 15 inches of rain up to June, and we haven't had a quarter inch since then. That was the last time. So I mean, this stuff took off, got big, grew awesome, looked healthy. Then it just died early. It got hot, dry here in August, and it just burned up.
Sorry, I didn't know that he wanted to dump, so I had to run over there and stop talking. But this next time when we go empty the truck, I'm going to sit here while he sits. I'm sure it's fine. I'm one of those people that I need to be on my own to learn, because that's the only way I'll do it. If I'm with somebody that's teaching me something, I am asking way too many questions. I'm overthinking and I can't help it. I can't stop overthinking. I don't know why I do this to myself, because I'm doing it to myself. But I'm sure it'll be fine. But to people who have never done this before, okay, I am a 31-year-old woman who is just now learning all of this. I'm pretty set in my ways. I've never driven, anything bigger than a pickup. So this is what it looks like. So you got to be able to control the auger, the spout. That's how you open your gates. That's how fast or slow the corn will be coming out of there. I mean, there's a lot to it. So each one of these buttons does different things, and I can't remember everything yet, but on top of throttling up and down and making sure your RPMs are good and all of that, I mean, you got to be paying attention, because if you're not, things can go really bad really fast. There's your PTO. I mean, there's a lot to it. This screen is pretty cool. I like this new generation screen so far. I don't know much about it yet, but I do know that now we're in this little buddy chat where it's like a GPS. I can see Zach in the line next to me, and he can share lines with me. These are our lines, by the way. These are set up so that we can auto steer into these lines to get perfectly straight up next to each other, so that we don't wreck when we're flipped all the way around to watch. I gotta film this. Angles. There he is now, and all I'm doing is I'm waiting for his auger to come out so that I can basically chase him and get the corn in there, okay? Okay, there's a truck. This next one I'm gonna do with him sitting in the buddy seat. I just want to make sure I'm doing everything right, and then I'll give you guys a full-on mini tutorial for the people who have never operated a grain cart before, from an expert like me that is not afraid of screwing up and is just very, good at what she's doing. It's happening! Now I just wait for the auger to come out so I can run up there real fast. Dang it, I forgot to film it. I forgot to ask Zach to film it, but he sat in the buddy seat just like 5 minutes ago, and I remembered all of the steps to unload the grain cart onto the semi. And that's the worst part about running grain cart, is dumping onto the truck, because It's just nerve-wracking. In my mind, this is the easy and fun part because I'm just on my own. I'm like away from everybody. When I'm dumping onto a truck and they told me how much semis are worth and what they cost, and also don't hit your auger on their semi, that just like triggered something in my brain that just pure panic. So yeah, it's like the people that run these are the nicest people ever, and they work with me and they help me. I will be damned if I hit them with anything or like, you know, rub up against something with a tire. Like, I am never gonna do that because I'm gonna be overly cautious and have a panic attack before I let that happen, you know?
Dumping again. Good sign in dryland corn. At least where we're at, in southwest Kansas. Pigweeds kind of got out of control in this field. This is the first year we're using data sharing, kind of using our operations center, which we've really been liking that. So Jordan got her name all put on her tractor. Fun stuff. This is the payoff of the whole year, all the hard work. You get to actually sit back and enjoy it a little bit. Well, there's the end of the first day. Knocked out a half circle, which isn't bad for getting started and getting set. Jordan dumped on that last truck all by herself. That's her first time for the year dumping on a truck. She did perfect, of course. Not that I ever had any doubt. She did awesome last year. Can't believe how quick she picked it up. Went from never have even really been in a tractor, let alone driven one, to running grain cart last year after like 1 day of teaching her. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. But she did perfect today. Good start to the year, I mean. Let's see if we can get her reaction. I bet she's pumped. Well, she's videoing me. She's videoing me, videoing her. Pretty proud husband right here. Never ever thought I would get to be running a combine and have my wife run a grain cart for me. That's just like, that makes me pumped to even say that. So cool. Let's see if we can get a smile out of her on the radio. Smile for the camera. Anyway.
Are you filming?
Yes.
That was a good day!
Anyway, another half circle tomorrow. Right here.
Didn't break anything!
She said she didn't break anything. Another half circle tomorrow, and then probably a couple week break before we get into the irrigated stuff. So, and hopefully the X9 will be here by then. That's gonna be exciting. I don't know that we could really take advantage of the X9 and 100, 110 bushel corn. Might need a little more bushels to do that. But anyway, see you guys later.
First day was a success. This is the last load. The trucks are gone. Got a beautiful sunset. About half the field cut, and we'll be back out here in the morning. But how cool. That's so much fun. Yay! First day of harvest was very successful. Very happy to say that that went really smooth. In the next vlog, I'll show you guys cutting the other half of the field. It's same old, same old. We had to move this big old sprinkler out of the way so we can get to it. And I'm just really grateful and excited to show you guys the whole entire process. You were there from planting to finish now, so this is really fun. It seems in the farm vlog world, this time of year is really laid back where everybody is just kind of chill, and I'm just learning all that. As always, thank you so much for the support and all of the storytelling in the comments. I just love that. Has harvest started for you guys? If you guys do farm, if you don't, was this even helpful at all? Do I even make sense? I'll probably have to go more in depth if you really want to know the from start to finish kind of process of getting in the tractor to the point that you're dumping the truck and being done for the day. I'm having so much fun editing these. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Okay, love you, bye.